boys and girls. Welcome to the first ever show of Kidz Corner Game Show. Let's see, but really try to say monate fail. Like you what George Floyd tikamo, ki COVID-19, ki level 3, ki government, wait again, ki taka no fail. And you only know that that's only actually in South Africa for some reason. But in any case, sir, we have a special guest all the way from Kempton Park. Wait again, udumi like the poetry. Wait again, dale dawang, understand? But her name is actually Mpho Mpata. Please welcome my guest.
Black and white. Dear black child, I want you to know that you're worthy. I want you to know that you're beautiful. I want you to realize that your dreams matter too. May your skin pigmentation not be the death of you, because I understand that the issue at hand is that we live in difficult times, whereby we do not only dread the possibility of contracting the invincible enemy, coronavirus, but we fear to step outside our door because we might come back in a coffin due to our skin pigmentation. People have convinced themselves that black lives do not matter, to a point whereby they have turned themselves into gods, believing that they have the power to take lives. Nkosi izwa imithandazo yethu. Nkosi sikelela ilizwe lethu. Sithwele kanzima. Generation to generation, history keeps on repeating itself. Why do I still have to fight for what our ancestors fought for? Why do we have to lose lives just like our ancestors did? All in the name of skin pigmentation, black and white. Maybe, just maybe, if we didn't label ourselves as black and white, things would have been different. Black people are angry. Oh yes, I am angry because I thought apartheid was over. But I guess we still live in the aftermath of it. We are tearing each other apart, treating each other with so much brutality. I can't breathe, but at least I still have that little bit of air to express myself, unlike my fellow black people. Maybe, just maybe one day, inkosi izosigelela i-Afrika. Izwe imithandazo yethu. Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
So that was Mpho Mpata with her poem titled Black and White. We all know that all lives matter, but at this point, Black Lives Matter. I mean, history keeps on repeating itself. But in anywho, we actually have the next topic, and Sanele is actually going to give us a little bit of the Bible verse of the day and actually try to preach it to us. Probably, I don't know, but let's just see what he has in store for us. Please welcome Sanele.
Hola. As you've heard from our lovely host, it is now time for the KCGS Bible Verse of the Week with me, Brother Mfundisi, and I'll be sharing with you the Bible Verse of the Week. And today, we're going to be reading from the book of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1 to 3. And it reads as follows. Children, obey your parents because you belong to the Lord, and this is the right thing to do. Honor your father and your mother, and you will live a long and happy life on this earth. So basically what this verse means to us is that when your parents tell you to go and wash those dishes, don't wait until generations is over. Do it now. Otherwise, stay tuned. We'll see you.
Hi Ken, is vele ku brother Mfundisi. Ankere la tseba lena bana ba ko sekolong, as long as le theletša batswadi ba lena, le a tseba gore le tlo ba right to go life ebile bophelo ba lena ba tlo okeletšega kang ka modimo. Se se qebile ke ngo brother Mfundisi. So now we have a lady called Unkamva, right? So she's going to tell us a little bit of mental state, ukuba simele sikentoni, singakintoni, sijonge ini, ukuba sizokwazi ukuphila nje impilo right, ukuba singabi milingonyana apha emabhodini wethu singazinanga ukuba yintoni ingxaki, right? So can you please welcome Unkamva to the stage? Thank you.
Hi, this is Kamva, your girl. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips, your health tips for the week. We all know COVID-19 has kept us in for a very, very long time. Here are some tips that can help you keep yourself company. Write down what you're feeling. Reflect on the way you're feeling. Share your thoughts and feelings with true loved friends and family. This could be over a phone or video call. Practice self-care, such as some exercising, making home-cooked meals, and getting enough sleep. Before I let you go, here's some breakfast tips. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Breakfast helps you, move some muscles. And yeah, thank you.
So that was our lady Nkamva actually letting us know of the health tips that we can actually put to use. In any case, our next actually topic is all about what is actually happening in South Africa at this current state, right? We have you covered, your George Floyd, but we actually have a lady called Olwet who's going to actually break it down to us and actually let us know what is happening in South Africa. Please welcome Olwethu.
Sanbonani, my name is Oletu Makubu and I am here with your weekly news updates. Firstly, I'd like to start all the way in America where the Black Lives Matter movement started. This has spread all over the world to UK, China, even here in South Africa. We have progressed to the third level of the lockdown, meaning churches and schools are opened, but there are concerns such as from parents, students, principals and institutions where students can't even get from point A to point B due to this COVID-19 situation. Now, parents are complaining and students are too. My name is Olwetu. Catch us here again on Kidz Corner Game Show next week for your weekly updates. Thank you.
So you have heard it from our very own lady, Olwet, which was just telling us a little bit more about what's actually happening around South Africa currently. So now we have our lady, her name is actually Thobile Mabaso. She's going to tell us about what's happening around the world of school, basically the world of education, the online learning, and how it's actually affecting our students and learners around South Africa. Please welcome Thobile Mabaso.
Hi guys, as introduced, my name is Thobile Mabaso and welcome to the Educational Corner. And here with me, I have Neo Sitlabi. Neo, how are you doing?
Good, and how are you?
I'm doing good. So guys, I'm going to ask Neo a couple of questions about how he's coping with the lockdown. So as many of you guys know, 3 months ago, schools went into lockdown and many of us are doing online learning. So the first question I'm going to be asking Neo is, how has lockdown affected your schoolwork?
Okay, thank you, Tobila. Hi again, guys. So basically, these couple of months have been very hard. The lockdown has been actually extremely holding back our lives, and concentrating and relating to your books was very hard in terms of studying, yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm sure it must be hard for many of us out there as well. So, how are you managing to stay focused on your schoolwork during the lockdown?
Okay, well, firstly, I have a timetable, and that actually helps me to actually do everything I want to do, because now, there's lockdown, there's social media, there's everything happening, and I'm a guy, so I'm a FIFA person. And so I actually have to have a timetable which I actually follow. And that actually helps a lot.
Okay, so guys, if you have FIFA, make sure you also have a timetable. And also, guys, the third question is, what do you think about online learning? Would you prefer to go to actual school or online learning, and why?
Actually, I prefer going to school because now I feel like learning physically is more fundamental compared to learning online, and when you don't understand something online, there's no one you can ask,
That's true.
and when you're in class, you actually go to the teacher and ask for help, and so I actually prefer going to school, and the vibes.
I'm sure many of us prefer going to school. So our last question is, what do you think most of us as students have learned during this lockdown? What do you think we have learned and we can take forward with us even after the lockdown?
Firstly, focus is key, and determination. Yes, we have been on lockdown, but now education is key, and we actually have to, I think, focus. We learned that we have to focus, and we shouldn't actually depend on going to school or learning only when we go to school, but we actually have to focus on learning by ourselves. Even online, learning online is hard, but then when you have focus and determination, everything is straightforward.
So as you guys have heard from Neo, we need to learn how to focus more and take that forward with us. But also I think we need to learn time management. How you manage your time also adds to how you manage your school books. But also guys, this is the end of our educational corner questioning. That is it from me, Tobile Mabaso and Neo Slavi. Till next time, thank you for joining us.
You know what's up.
So as we have heard from Utobile and also from Neo, as we actually enjoyed the discussion that we're having together, I hope that you guys actually enjoyed the show and the little tips that we actually got just for you guys. And in any case, it's not the end of the show anyways. So as you all know, we actually have about Puntununu Bethu, about bundle of joy, and you've seen the videos actually all over social media. But in any case, actually we're going to start with our Kidz corner game show quiz. And I wonder about the pendulum dezinjani, but in any case, keep watching.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls watching at home. Welcome to the very first episode of Kidz Corner Game Show. I'll be your host this evening. My name is Matlhogonolo Molepe. This evening, we have 4 contestants participating. Contestants, how are you?
Good.
May you please introduce yourselves?
Cheza Chisikure, Upilo Zondi, Mankwana Maponya, Mukona Mariri.
Thank you, contestants, for participating this evening. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's begin. How many consonants are there in the English alphabet? Popular?
There are 21.
Correct. What grows quicker, hair or toenails? Popular?
Hey,
Correct. Which is the tallest mountain in the world? Mukona?
Mount Everest.
That is correct. Which saint's day is celebrated on the 14th of February? Mukona?
Saint Valentine's Day.
That is correct. Which famous children's book has 2 characters named Tweedledum and Tweedledee? Pueblo?
Alice looking through the glass.
Correct. Which planet is known as the red planet? Mangwana?
Mars.
Correct. Which of the following is not metal? Gold, resin, or glass? Teta?
Resin.
Correct. Which is the largest plateau in the world? Poipelo?
The Tiberian Plateau.
That is incorrect. Mokona?
Tiberian Plateau.
That is incorrect. Would anyone else like to try? Chetsa?
Tiverton Plateau.
That is correct. In which ocean did the famous Titanic sink in 1912? Pacific, North Atlantic, or the Mediterranean? Mokona?
The North Atlantic.
That is correct. What is the next number in the following sequence? 7, 14, 21, 28. Mokona?
The next number is 35.
That is correct. Which two parts of the body continue to grow for your entire life? Mokwena?
Your nose and your ears.
What makes up approximately 80% of our brain's volume?
Water.
Mokwena? Correct. Which country does volleyball originate from? Chetsa?
The USA.
That is correct. What is Zumba? Mokwena?
A dance workout.
That is correct. Is the temperature of the moon higher or lower during the day?
Higher.
That is correct. Which planet is the smallest? Chetsa?
Mercury. Mercury.
Your blood type is determined by the genes you inherit from your parents.
True.
That is correct. During which year did World War I begin? Popular?
1914.
That is correct. Who hunts most, male or female lions? Mokona?
Female lion.
That is correct. What type of whale is the biggest animal in the world? Mokona?
The blue whale.
That is correct. Which first electrical item did Thomas Edison invent? Wepilo?
The light bulb.
That is correct. Folks, we'll be back right after the short break. The judges will decide who has won for this week. Well, folks, welcome back after the short break. The judges have written down the scores. Chetsa with 2 points. Boipilo with 5 points. Mokona with 5 points. And Palesa with 8 points. Palesa has won this week's episode. Well done, Palesa. Unfortunately, folks, we've reached the end of the quiz game show. But do be sure to come back next week Saturday to find out more difficult questions and interesting answers. Your boy M. Timulepe signing out. Peace.